There's a line along the skyline where the blue turns into gray. Not a cloud, not passing weather, just something pushing through the day. And the air begins to thicken, like it's learning how to choke. There's a signal in the distance, black smoke rising from below. I saw it first above the rooftops, just a thread against the light. Didn't think it meant a warning, didn't think it meant tonight. But it grew without a question, didn't bend, didn't divide, like it knew exactly where to go and didn't care who stood beside. There's a smell I can't ignore now, not quite ash, not quite decay, just a trace of something burning that won't ever fade away. No sirens yet, no voices raised, just something spreading through the haze. And every breath I try to take feels like a slow and quiet break. There's black smoke rising in the sky tonight, no way to tell what's wrong or right, just something climbing dark and slow from something burning down below. Oh, I tried to look away tonight, but it kept on filling up the sky. And every second standing still, let it grow against my will. The streets don't move, the doors stay closed, like no one wants to name it yet. Every window holds a shadow, trying hard not to connect. I hear a crack beneath the silence, like a structure giving in. But the sound gets lost in distance before it ever reaches skin. There's no flame for me to point at, no clear source that I can blame, just a column drawing upward like it's spelling out a name. No line to cross, no truth to face, just something taking up the space. And every step I take away still keeps it centered in my gaze. There's black smoke rising in the sky tonight, no clean escape, no wind in sight. You can close your eyes, refuse to know, but it's still rising from below. Oh, I turned, I tried to hide, but it stretched from side to side. And every breath I tried to save just pulled it deeper into place. I walked toward it without thinking, like it had me in its pull. Every step the air got heavier, every silence growing full. No fire line, no edge to cross, no moment where it all began. Just the smoke becoming thicker, till I couldn't see where I stand. And in that blindness, slow and certain, with the world reduced to gray, I stopped searching for the source and felt it wasn't far away. It ain't the flame you need to fear, it's what you let keep burning here. Every truth you leave below finds a way to rise as smoke, and smoke don't lie, it don't pretend. It shows you something at the end. So every spark you let remain will write itself across your name. There's black smoke and now I see it was never far from me. No matter how I looked away, it was rising anyway. Oh, I ran from the shadow, and the air won't let me breathe. Every step is just a question with no answer underneath. And if you ever see it rising from a place you left behind, don't wait around to try and name it. It might already be your sign. There's a hole out past the tree line where the earth won't settle right. Shovel marks still cut the silence from a long forgotten night. But the dirt don't stay where it's thrown, and the ground don't keep its keep. Something restless in the hollow don't believe in buried sleep. I dug it deep to hide the weight of something I can't name. Every swing just made it clear I was digging into blame. No cross to mark, no stone to hold it, just a patch of broken land. But the wind kept shifting over like it didn't understand. I walked away before the sunrise, left no trace I could recall. But some things don't need a witness, they just follow through it all. No prayer said, no final sound, just something lost beneath the ground. And every step I tried to take felt like a path I couldn't break. There's no grave for the guilty tonight, no place to bury what you hide. You can cover it in dirt and lies, but it don't stay out of sight. Oh, I ran, I tried to deny every shadow passing by, but every step I take alone feels like it's already known. The grounded breeze beneath my feet like it's trying to speak out loud. Every root and every stone pulls tighter like a shroud. There's nobody left to find there, but the space still holds the shape. Like the earth remembers better every move I tried to escape. I hear it when the night goes quiet, not a voice, not even sound, just a pressure in the stillness like it's rising from the ground. No line to cross, no end to reach, just something just beyond my speech. And every truth I tried to kill is breathing somewhere deeper still. There's no grave for the guilty tonight, no dark enough to hide the side. You can bury it 1,000 times, but it won't stay out of mind. Oh, I turned, I tried to flee, but it kept on finding me. And every mile I thought I gained just circled back into the same. I went back once at break of morning, swore I'd face what I had done. But the hole was gone without a trace, like it had never been begun. No disturbed earth, no broken branches, just the land stretched clean and wide. But I felt it underneath me, like it never left my side. And in that moment, cold and certain, that the sky turned pale and thin, I stopped looking for a grave and felt it opening within. It ain't the ground that takes the blame, it ain't the dark that hides the name. It's every truth you choose to bend that digs a hole that has no end. And guilt don't rest where bodies lie, it moves, it breathes, it don't comply. So every secret left to right becomes the thing that you are not. There's no grave for the guilty, I know, no place left to let it go. No matter how deep I descend, it's already where I've been. Oh, I tried to make it in, tried to bury but it don't feel like before. Every step is something hollow, like it's waiting for the fall. And if you ever think you've buried something you can't undo, don't look down for where it's hidden. It might be looking back at you. Where I returned like it remembered what I'd learned. The wind stood still, the sky hung low over something I won't show. No marketplace, no cross to keep, just quiet dirt that runs too deep. And every step I take feels weak, where the truth was buried deep. I came back late past midnight's call, where shadows stretch and silence crawls. The shovel's rust still fits my hand like it recalls what I had planned. The trees lean in like they can hear every thought I brought back here. And every root beneath the ground feels like it's holding something down. I tried to leave, I tried to run, but distance don't erase what's done. And every mile I tried to keep still led me back to buried deep. The earth don't speak, it don't accuse, it just holds tight what we refuse. And every breath I try to keep feels like it's sinking way too deep. The truth was buried deep that night. No wrong, no mercy, no wrong or right. Just hands and dirt and something gone that never should have carried on. Oh, I tried to cover what I knew, but it always found a way back through. And every road I tried to leave just circled back beneath my feet. The soil shifts like it remembers what was hidden in September. Every grain a quiet scream from something lost between the seams. I hear no voice, I see no face, but something lingers in this place. Not ghost, not memory, not grief, just something sharper than belief. I kneel down where the ground dips low, where I once forced myself to go. And in the silence I can feel the truth too heavy to conceal. The night don't end, it only bends around the lies we try to mend. And every word I didn't speak still breathes beneath what I made weak. The truth was buried deep that night. No wrong, no mercy, no wrong or right. Just hands and dirt and something gone that never should have carried on. Oh, I tried to cover what I knew, but it always found a way back through. And every road I tried to leave just circled back beneath my feet. I dropped the shovel, let it fall, like I don't need to dig it all. Cause what's beneath ain't under there, it's in the weight I always bear. The ground don't crack, it don't reveal, it doesn't have to prove it's real. Cause every step I take away still brings me back another day. And in that stillness cold and wide, I see there's nowhere left to hide. Not from the dirt, not from the night, but from the truth I buried tight. It ain't the grave that holds it still, it's every thought against your will. Every moment you deny becomes the place it learns to lie. And buried things don't fade with time, they just grow quiet in the mind, until the silence breaks its keep and shows the truth was buried deep. The truth was buried deep buried deep. Now I don't dig, I don't pretend, I just return here now and then. No past to fix, no truth to keep, just everything that runs too deep. And if you ever feel that weight in quiet earth or twisted fate, don't kneel too long, don't try to sleep where the truth is buried deep. The wind stays still, the ground won't break. It holds every choice we make, and I remain where silence seeps, where the truth is buried deep. Before the wind whispers sins I can't deny. Every mile I go, I hear the angels cry. I bury brothers where the dust runs deep, their names carved in the bones I keep, 'cause hell follows where I ride. Fire burning right behind, every hoofbeat shakes the ground, every ghost I've ever found. And the ground was soft where I returned, like it remembered what I'd learned. The wind stood still, the sky hung low over something I won't show. No marker place, no cross to keep, just quiet dirt that runs too deep. And every step I take feels weak, where the truth was buried deep. I came back late past midnight's call, where shadows stretch and silence crawls. The shovel's rust still fits my hand, like it recalls what I had planned. The trees lean in like they can hear every thought I brought back here. And every root beneath the ground feels like it's holding something down. I tried to leave, I tried to run, but distance don't erase what's done. And every mile I tried to keep still led me back to buried deep. The ground was soft where I returned, like it remembered what I learned. The wind stood still, the sky hung low over something that there's a sound that wakes the darkness, right when everything goes still. Not a voice and not a warning, just a weight you start to feel. And it drags along the silence, like it's searching through the night. There's a rhythm in the distance that don't care if you're inside. First it comes in faint and distant, like it's easy to ignore. Just a shift against the quiet, like a footstep on the floor. But it grows without a pattern, slow and steady, hard to place. Like it's circling the moment, not confined to time or space. There's no source I can point toward, no direction I can choose, but it sounds a little closer every time I think I've moved. No light to cast, no shape to see, just something tightening on me. And every breath I try to keep feels like it's waking what should sleep. It's the sound of chains of midnight clear, no one else but I can hear, just a dragging through the dark, like it's pulling at a mark. Oh, I tried to block it out, pretend that it's something I can end, but every night it comes the same, like it's calling out my name. I check doors, I checked the windows, found no sign of anything. But the sound don't need an entry, it just is like it's been. There's a pattern in the scraping, like it's spelling something slow. Every pause feels like a question that I'm already meant to know. I stood still to let it pass me, but it didn't move along. It just settled in the silence, like it knew where I belong. No lock to turn, no thread to break, just something I can't separate. And every step I take to flee still keeps it walking next to me. It's the sound of chains at midnight near, closer now than I can bear. No matter where I try to stand, it's dragging right across my path. Oh, I ran, I tried to deny, but it matched me stride for stride. And every second I outran still ended where it all began. I waited once to face the hour, let the silence fall in place. Didn't move, didn't breathe, just let the dark reveal its face. And the sound came right on schedule, not behind me, through my chest. Like the weight I thought was trailing had been something I possessed. No iron links, no hands to bind me, no chain laid out in view, just a pull I couldn't measure, but I finally felt it true. It ain't the night that brings it near, it ain't a ghost you need to fear. It's everything you never freed that learns to drag itself in need. And chains don't always show their weight, they move with you, they resonate. So every step you call your own might not be yours to walk alone. It's the sound and now I understand, it was never in the land. No matter how I turned to see, it was always part of me. Oh, I stopped, I didn't run, let it drag me where I'd come. And every step I tried to claim was bound inside a hidden chain. Now midnight doesn't feel like time, it's just a place I fall into. Every night the sound returns, like it's something I must do. And if you ever hear it creeping, when the world is gone to rest, don't look out into the darkness, you might hear it in your chest. Every step above it whispers things I'm trying not to know. And the house don't make a sound now, but it creaks like it's aware. There's a knife down in the silence with your name carved in it there. I found it in a drawer, half broken, under letters left unread. Every line I tried to follow led me somewhere in my head. The handle worn like it remembers every hand that held it tight. And the edge don't shine like silver, it just swallows up the light. I should have left it where it waited, should have closed that drawer for good. But some things call you without speaking, like you always knew they would. No blood, no crime, no witness there, just something stood beneath the streetlight, watched it drink the yellow glow, like it knew just where to cut me in the places I don't show. There's no reflection in the metal, just a shape that shifts and bends, like it's showing me a version of how all of this one ends. I hear your voice in empty corners, not a word, just how it stays, like a pressure in the silence that don't leave me for days. No mark to trace, no trail to see, just something turning into me. And every time I shift the blame, it carves a little more of your name. It's a knife with your name on the side, cut too deep just to hide. No matter how I lock it away, it's always waiting there inside. Oh, I dropped it, watched it slide, but it never left my side. And every wound I can't contain feels like it's calling out your name. I tried to throw it in the river, watched it sink without a trace, but the water turned like glass and showed me I was standing in its place. No splash, no sound, no ending given, just the current standing still, like the blade was never in it, like it never left my will. And in that quiet, cold reflection, with the night pulled tight and thin, I stopped seeing it as something and saw where it had always been. It ain't the steel, it ain't the blade, it's every word we never say. Every silence left to grow turns into something sharp below. And names don't fade when they are carved, they linger deeper than the scar. So every cut you try to deny just proves you know exactly why. It's a knife and now I see it clear, it was never really here. No matter how I tried to fight, it's been in my hands all this time. Oh, I ran, I disappeared, but it followed every year, and every line I thought was mine was just another careful line. Now the house is standing empty, and the drawer is open wide. There's no blade left in the shadows, but I feel it when I try. And if you ever feel that silence, like it's cutting through your breath, check the things you never buried, they don't stay untouched by death. There's a knife without a warning, there's a truth you can't outrun, and if it's got somebody's name on it, you might already be the one. There's a wind that moves through empty fields where the fences lean and bow. Not a sound of something living, just a silence settling down. And the road runs slow and broken, like it's trying to forget every step that came before it, every promise left in debt. Voice didn't say it loud or clear, just a phrase dropped in the distance, like it didn't belong here. Said the truth don't live down south no more, if it ever did at all. It was buried in the lowlands where the roots grow deep. what's left, no wrong, no right, just something buried out of sight when no one comes to testify. Oh, I tried to find where it was laid, but every trail just seemed to fade, and every word I thought was true fell apart before it grew. The houses stand but don't remember who they held or what was said. Every window's just a shadow of the things they never kept. And there's a story in the ground there, but it don't rise up to speak. It just presses through the silence in a way that feels too deep. I asked around but no one answered, not a look, not even blame. Like the question itself carried something heavier than a name. No voice to break, no past to show, just something everyone will know, but never say and never claim. Like speaking it would spark a flame. They say the truth died in the South that day, and no one dared to make it stay. You can dig and search and try to prove, but it don't rise up for you. Oh, I tried to believe there was something left to retrieve, but every path I thought was real just been around what I could feel. Still in the open clearing where the land dips low and wide, felt the weight beneath the surface, like something turned but never died. No grave to mark, no sign to follow, just a stillness thick and drawn. And I pointed, no, not clearly, just felt the truth was long since gone. Not taken, not erased by force, but left to sink without a fight. Like the silence chose to keep it buried deeper than the night. It ain't the truth that disappears, it's what survives the weight of years. Every word you leave to bend finds a quieter kind of end, and places learn what not to say. They hold it in, they let it stay. So every silence passed along becomes the place where truth is gone. Now I know it didn't die alone. It was buried with what we've known. No matter how I try to see, there's nothing left that answers me. Oh, I walked aside, tried to find what was left behind in time, but every step I thought was near just led me further from what's clear. Now the wind still moves through empty fields, but it don't carry what was lost. It just passes through the silence without question, without cost. And if you ever go down south looking for what once was true, don't expect it to be waiting. It might already be gone from you. To run so clear, you could see the stones from here, but something changed beneath the light. The creek ran red that night. The willows bowed, the air stood still, like the dark had found its will. And every ripple in my sight held secrets from that night. We came down late past the old dirt road where the quiet carries a heavy load. No moon to guide, no stars to speak, just shadows leaning on the creek. The ground was soft, the air was wrong, like it had been waiting all along for footsteps that would break the calm and bring a kind of harm. He said it's done, it's all behind, but I could hear it in his mind that nothing buried stays that way. It finds a night to come and stay. The water whispered low and thin, like it was pulling something in, and every breath I tried to take felt like a choice I couldn't break. The creek ran red that night, I swear, no reflection left to stare, no turning back, no clean goodbye, just something drifting by. Oh, I tried to look away to run, but you can't undo what's done, and every step I tried to fight still led me back that night. The current slowed but didn't stop, like it refused to let it drop, and every swirl along the bend looked like it knew the end. No voices called, no warnings came, just silence thick enough to name every fear I tried to keep, now rising from the deep. I saw it move beneath the flow, not fast, not clear, just enough to know that something more than water ran, that something carried man. The trees leaned in, the shadows spread like they were feeding off the red, and every second stretching tight pulled me deeper into night. The creek ran red that night, I know, no place left for it to go, no prayer to say, no hand to guide, just truth you cannot hide. Oh, I tried to leave it all behind, but it carved into my mind, and every road I try to find still leads me back that time. I knelt down by the water's edge, where dark and memory both converge, and in the surface barely still I saw the shape against my will, not clear enough to call a face, but something fixed within that place, like it had always been right there, waiting in the stare. I reached out slow but pulled away, like touch would make it choose to stay, and in that moment, cold and wide, I knew what I denied. It ain't the creek, it ain't the flow, it's everything we choose not to know. Every act we try to bury deep finds a current it can keep. In water, don't forget or lie, it just reflects what passes by, till every truth you tried to fight runs red within the night. The creek ran red that night for me, not just what others couldn't see. No washing clean, no end in sight, just endless trace of that night. Oh, I tried to run, I tried to flee, but it keeps running inside me, and every breath I take feels tight, like I'm still there that night. Now I don't walk that road again, where water bends through hollow land. No past to fix, no truth to mend, just something waiting at the bend. And if you ever hear that stream whisper soft like half a dream, don't follow close, don't trust your sight, or you'll see what ran that night. The water flows but not the same, it carries more than just a name, and I remain where wrong feels right, since the creek ran red that night. Like it's watching where I'm going and where I've always been. that followed anyway. Every step feels pre-decided, like the path was laid in stone, and the sound behind my footsteps never sounds like I'm alone. There's no face I can remember, no clear line I crossed that night, just a weight that keeps its distance, always just outside my sight. No voice to call, no shape to see, just something keeping pace with me. And every turn I try to make feels like a loop I can't escape. It's a sin I can't outrun the night. No end in dark, no end in light, no matter how far I decide. It's always right here at my side. Oh, I ran till I came undone. Still it moved when I would run. And every mile I leave behind just brings it closer into line. The towns all blur like passing shadows. No one looks me in the eye, like they know what I don't mention, like they've seen it walking by. There's no mark upon my body, no confession I can give, but it's written in the silence, in the way I try to live. I hear it when the wind goes quiet, not a step, not even sound, just a shift in something steady, like it's rising from the ground. No trail to lose, no track to break, just something time won't ever shake. And every breath I try to slow only proves it doesn't go. It's a sin I can't outrun tonight. No place to hide, no end in sight. You can bury it beneath your name, but it don't forget the shape. Oh, I turn, I try to divide who I was from what I hide, but every line I try to draw just led me back to what I saw. I stopped running for a moment, let the distance close its space, turned around to finally face it, but there wasn't any face. No shadow cast, no figure standing, just the road I'd always known, and the weight I thought was chasing was the way I'd always gone. And in that stillness, cold and certain, with no past left to defend, I stopped looking for a hunter and felt it settle in my step. It ain't a ghost that's on your trail, it ain't a thing that's bound to fail. It's every choice you let remain that learns to move without a name. And running don't create escape, it just redraws the same old shape. So every mile you try to flee becomes the path beneath your feet. And so sin, and now I understand it was never close behind my back. No matter how far I would go, it's in every step I own. Oh, I ran till I was none, still it moved when I was done. And every road I thought was new was just a different way it grew. Now the road don't feel like distance, it just stretches where I stand. Every step is something written in a line I didn't plan. And if you ever try to outrun something you don't name or face, you might find it isn't chasing, it's already set your pace. paper's torn, but still it stays, pinned up there for all their gaze. Faded ink, but clear enough, a name that time won't call a bluff. The wind pulls corners thin and slow, like it's trying not to show that every eye that passes by still reads my name like it won't die. Saw it first in a dusty town, tacked up where the sun burns down. A crooked nail, a splintered board, like judgment didn't need a sword. The sketch don't match the man I am, but close enough to understand that every road I try to ride still keeps that shadow by my side. They wrote my crimes in careful lines, with empty words and borrowed signs, but none of them could really say what I lost along the way. I tried to tear it from the wall, but more just answered to the call. In every place I choose to go already seems to know my name's on a wanted poster still, pinned against some broken will. No mercy in the ink they write, just a story painted black and white. Oh, I tried to change, I tried to run, but you can't outride what's been done. And every town I wander through already knows what I might do. The sheriff looked but didn't speak, like he'd been waiting all this week. He tapped the sign and tipped his hat, like that was more than enough of that. The saloon went quiet when I walked in, like they could smell it on my skin. That weight you carry when you know you'll never outrun what you sow. I caught my face in a whiskey glass, distorted like a shattered past, and for a second I could see the man they think I'll always be. The truth don't shout, it don't defend, it just follows till the end. And every lie I tried to store just nailed me to that poster more. My name's on a wanted poster still, pinned against some broken will. No mercy in the ink they write, just a story painted black and white. Oh, I tried to change, I tried to run, but you can't outride what's been done. And every town I wander through already knows what I might do. Outside of town, watch the ashes hit the ground, but even smoke can't hide a name that's already tied to flame. They don't need proof, they don't need sight, just something to make wrong feel right. And every step I try to mend just circles back again. The road don't judge, but it don't care, it just keeps leading anywhere, except away from what I've been, or what I'm locked within. It ain't the paper, it ain't the ink, it's what they choose to make you think. Every line they write down fast turns into a life that lasts. And maybe I became that man, somewhere between the blood and sand. Or maybe I was always there, waiting in that hollow stare. My name's on a wanted poster, still no place left. No iron will, just faded lines that won't erase the truth they pinned upon my face. So I tried to run, I tried to hide, but I can't outrun what's inside. And every road I think is new leads me back to what they knew. Now I don't tear them down no more, I just walk past every door. No fight to win, no truth to prove, just something I can't remove. And if you ever see that sign with a name that looks like mine, don't stare too long, don't wonder why. Some names are meant to never die. The paper fades, but never falls, still hanging there on broken walls. And I remain where shadows loiter, with my name on a wanted poster. There's a road that cuts through nothing, no turns, no signs, no names, just a line that keeps on stretching through a landscape stripped of change. And the sky hangs low and heavy, like it's trying not to tell, where the distance slowly tightens into something close to hell. I got on without thinking, didn't question where it led. Every mile felt like an answer to the things I never said. No headlights coming toward me, no one passing going back, like the road was never meant to hold a second set of tracks. There's no sound beneath the tires, but I feel it in my bones, like the ground is pulling forward, dragging everything I've known. No map to read, no line to break, just something every mile will take. And every breath I try to slow still moves me further down the road. And the road ends in hell tonight, no wrong turn, no left or right, just a line I chose to ride. Now there's nowhere else to drive. Oh, I tried to turn, I tried to stall, but there's no stopping this at all. And every mile I thought I'd save just paved the path I couldn't change. Distance, but nothing I can recognize, like the past is losing detail as it slowly vaporizes. There's no heat, no flames ahead, no fire lighting up the sky, just a weight that keeps on building, like a truth I can't deny. I pass shapes that look like markers, but they crumble when I near, like the road don't want a witness to what's waiting at the end here. No voice to warn, no sign to read, just something tightening its lead. And every second moving on feels like I knew it all along. Yeah, the road ends in hell tonight, not a place, not a sight, just a point you can't outrun when there's nowhere left to become. Oh, I ran it through my mind, tried to leave it all behind, but every path I thought was free was just another way to me. I slow down near the horizon, but it doesn't get more clear. It just folds into the present, like the end is already here. No gate, no line to cross over, no sudden drop or final fall, just the road dissolving under, like it never was at all. And in that stillness, cold and hollow, with no distance left to sail, I stopped looking for an ending and stopped recognizing hell is is where the line begins to end. Tried to outrun every name, but every mile I called my own was just a step toward what I'd grown. Now there's no road left beneath me, but I'm still moving all the same. No direction, no horizon, just the echo of the same. And if you ever find a road that don't question where you've been, you might think it leads to freedom, but the road might end in hell. The wind whispers sins I can't deny. Every mile I go I hear the angels cry. I bury brothers where the dust runs deep, their names carved in the bones I keep. Cause hell, there's a road that cuts through nothing. No turns, no signs, no names, just a line that keeps on stretching through a landscape stripped of change. And the sky hangs low and heavy, like it's trying not to tell, where the distance slowly tightens into something close to hell. I got on it without thinking, didn't question where it led. Every mile felt like an answer to the things I never said. No headlights coming toward me, and no one passing, going back, like the road was never meant to hold a second set of tracks. There's no sound beneath the tires, but I feel it in my bones, like the ground is pulling forward, dragging everything I've known. No map to read, no line to break, just something every mile will take, and every breath I try to slow still moves me further down the road. And the road ends in hell tonight. No wrong turn, no left or right, just a line that keeps on stretching through a landscape stripped to change. And the sky hangs low and heavy, like it's trying not to tell, where the distance slowly tightens into something close to hell. I got on it without thinking, didn't question where it led. He didn't come in fire and flame, just a quiet smile and a borrowed name. The door swung wide, though I locked it tight, like he'd been waiting all my life. The air went still, the shadows spun, when I shook hands with the devil's son. And something deep inside me knew there's things a man can't undo. He wore no horns, no burning eyes, just calm as truth and twice the lies. A suit too clean for dusty ground and boots that never made a sound. He said, I heard you've lost your way, you've been running hard but here to stay. I laughed like I had something left, but all I had was empty paper on the table wood, said sign it slow, it'll do you good. But every word I tried to read felt like it shifted back at me. The pen felt cold inside my hand, like it already knew the plan. And every thought I tried to form just bent beneath this quiet storm. I made a deal with the devil's son, now I can't escape what I've become. No chains, no fire, no burning throne, just something living in my bones. Oh, I tried to walk, I tried to run, but you can't outrun what's already done. And every breath I take alone feels like it's no longer my own. The room went dark without a change, like light itself had turned estranged. He didn't move, he didn't blink, just watched me slowly start to sink. I asked him what the price would be. He said, you'll learn it gradually, and smiled like it wasn't cruel, but something worse than any rule. The walls bent in, the air grew tight, like truth was hiding out of sight. And every second ticking through felt like it already knew. I signed it quick, I signed it blind, like I could leave it all behind. But every line I tried to flee just carved itself inside of me. I made a deal with the devil's son, now I can't escape what I've become. No chains, no fire, no burning throne, just something living in my bones. Oh, I tried to walk, I tried to run, but you can't outride what's already done. And every breath I take alone feels like it's no longer my own. Passing street where strangers turn but never meet. He tipped his hat and walked on by, like I was just another lie. No hell below, no sky above, just something twisted out of love. A quiet shift I can't explain that settles deeper into pain. And every mirror shows me less of who I was before the mess. Like something took what I once knew and left behind a different view. It ain't a soul you give away, it's every choice you let decay. Every truth you choose to bed becomes the deal you can't amend. And devils don't need flame or sin, they just find cracks and crawl within, till everything you thought was you belongs to something you can't undo. I made a deal, I understand. No written law, no guiding hand, just quiet loss I can't outrun. From the deal I made with the devil's son. Oh, I tried to fight, I tried to see what part of this was still me. But every breath I take alone proves I've never been my own. Now I don't pray, I don't confess, I walk around what's left or less. No past to claim, no truth to own, just something colder than a stone. And if you ever hear that knock, soft and slow, right on your block, don't let him in, don't play his game, or you forget your own damn name. The door still creaks, the night stands still, and something bends against my will, and I remain where shadows run, with the deal I made with the devil's son. The engine hums like a dying breath, dragging steel across what's left. No station sign, no final call, just empty tracks and nothing at all. The headlights cut through dust and air, but there ain't no destination there. And every mile that disappears just echoes back through all these years. I bought a ticket I didn't need, paid in regret and silent greed. The conductor didn't ask my name, like it wouldn't matter all the same. The seats are warm, the windows cracked, like time itself can't double back. And every face I try to see turns away slowly from me. The train don't stop, it don't slow down, it don't care who's lost or found. And every track it rides along feels like somewhere I went wrong. No map to read, no path to trace, just movement without a place. And every breath I try to take feels like a quiet, slow mistake. This is the last ride to nowhere tonight. No end in sight, no wrong or right, just endless motion, cold and bare, going somewhere that ain't there. Oh, I tried to turn, I tried to stand, but nothing moves at my command. And every mile I can't ignore feels like I've ridden this before. The whistle cries but no one hears, it cuts through silence, not through ears, like it's calling something lost that vanished long before the cost. A suitcase sits beside my feet, filled with things I couldn't keep. Every letter, every name, just fragments that won't stay the same. I catch my face in passing glass, blurring like a fading past. And for a second I can tell I don't know me that well. The wheels don't rest, they only grind against the rails inside my mind. And every thought I try to send just circles back again. This is the last ride to nowhere tonight. No end in sight, no wrong or right, just endless motion, cold and bare, going somewhere that ain't there. Oh, I tried to turn, I tried to stand, but nothing moves at my command. And every mile I can't ignore feels like I've ridden this before. Empty rows and fading signs, no exit sign, no light ahead, just something pulling me instead. The conductor stands at the far end, not foe, not guide, not even friend. He tips his hat but doesn't speak, like answers are too weak to seek. And in that stillness, cold and drawn, I realize what I've been on. Not a train, not rails, not steel, but something I can't quite reveal. It ain't the road, it ain't the track, it's every step you can't take back. Every choice you let remain becomes a different kind of train. And nowhere ain't a place you go, it's something deep you come to know. And all the paths you tried before don't lead anywhere anymore. This is the last ride to nowhere I see, and it's been waiting here for me. No turning back, no getting off, just endless line I can't uncross. So I tried to leave, I tried to flee, but the ride is part of me. And every mile I thought I knew
present and no past to claim, no truth to swear, just motion going nowhere. And if you ever hear